Hello. Hello everyone. Can you guys hear me good? How's the stream, everyone? Is it loud and clear? Because on my end here it seems like it is a little bit blurred. Nice. How many people we have? Not sure today. I have a feeling maybe not too many people is joining. But it's fine. I told myself if I have like 3 people is watching me, I'll still do it. I had a little bit of trouble just now with the technical issue. So suddenly one of my monitors is not working. Right, probably because of that, kind of have the feeling, you know, might not be really good. And I have quite some trouble setting up the live stream also. For some reason, I kind of did it like earlier. Everything seems to be going well, but when I want to hit the start button, a lot of shit happened. I almost shit my pants a little bit just now. Everything is good. Okay. See, I can show you. Ray, you are the first one again. Hello, everyone. Whoever is here, please give me a hello. Hopefully, I can meet some new friend today. And obviously, if there's any old friend, students, please say hi. Today we are going to talk about posing again, but today we are going to make it hello. But today we are going to talk a little bit more in depth, like how we can, further enhance the pose a little bit. Not just copying, how we can change or how we can add in some of our creative idea into the pose so that it can fit what you need in your animations. I wonder if the music is too loud. Hin is who, huh? Hin. Ray is trying to pretend is my student. Hin, hello. May I know who are you? New friend? Currently, we only have 6 viewer. Chihin. Oh, Chihin. I see. I remember. Guys, share this with your friend. If anyone here want a free class. Chihin, hello. Long time no see. Yes, thanks for joining. Are you the one I know? Chihin. I think it's the one from Lemon Sky previously, right? When I plan on this workshop. Oop, where's my Chrome? When I plan on this workshop. What happened to my Chrome? My Chrome is missing. Okay. Share it with your friend. Now we have 7. Yes, let's go. When I'm planning on my this live stream, right? To be honest, I just want to share my thoughts with everyone. But then I need to plan out something very interesting, right, to share with everyone. And I thought of, now we are creating quite some posing, right? I plan to take all this posing, maybe in the next streaming, I will connect all the posts together and make it as animations. So maybe I can just share my whole journey, as in like how I can combine different poses and blend it into a very sick, very nice animations. That's the plan. It's quite cool, right? So because of that, today I am going to make more interesting posing instead of the more common one. I want to make it more action packed. What, you don't have friend? I'm going to make this big. Ray's friend, please come and support Ray. And I think probably I need to shout out in my Instagram. Everybody, let's say hi. I'm going to do an Instagram story. With Octo Daddy. Such a name. I like this name. Hello, good afternoon. So formal, right? It's good afternoon. Hey, say hi. We're going on story. Let's go. We are live right now, everyone. Live. Look at all these people. Come join me. Come join me and chit chat, guys. Who is Octodaddy? I'm wondering. Oh, there's a picture there. Who's that? Let me post this to story first. How do I? You guys had lunch already? Let's go. We are live right now, everyone. Live. Look at all these people. Come join me. Come join me and chit chat, guys. Liu Yi. Let's go. We are live right now. Oh my god. Who is Liu Yi already? Oh my god. Can you guys give me a real name? PM me for race number. I need friends. It's so funny. I think we're gonna give another 3 minutes. I'm going to start posing it already. Hi Yang Yi. Stan. Oh yeah, Liu Yi is Yang Yi, right? Hello Stan. Stan just exposed you. What about Octodaddy? Super interested to know who you are. Warrior need 4 wins. 4 more wins, Warrior. Any NBA fans here, guys? Any NBA fans here? I'm going crazy recently. I'm a big basketball fan. Steve Sarah from hello, Steve Sarah from yesterday animation class. Yes, of course I remember. Right. It seems like almost every day I'm having like a live session. You know, yesterday I just had like a online class. Thank God I am not back to the One Academy yet. I mean, in terms of the physical class, I thank God I'm still doing it online. If anyone here got friend that is interested in animations, share this live with them. You know, let's learn with each other. Oh yeah, come back to here. I am Golden State Warrior fans. You know, big fan, Curry fan. 4 more win to go. I'll be using the same rig here. I noticed there's a little problem with my stuff here. What happened? Cool. Octodaddy. Where is all your classmate? City Sarah. Where's Richard? Any basketball fan here? No? If you guys still remember, this is what I did on the last session. For some reason. Yeah, I remember this is what I did on the last session. This is the enhanced version. This is the enhanced version with the facial together. Wow. So nice, right? It took me 2 hours to do these four poses, which is crazy. But obviously I added a lot of like you know, I have to describe a lot when we're doing this. I believe today we are going to be slightly quicker. We're going to talk more. I mean, I'm going to make more poses today. Yeah. Wow, I think we have more people coming in already. Yay. More as in, I mean, 8. But it's fine. It's fine. You know, I believe good stuff. We have more people joining in. Anyone? Yeah, I want to ask this big question. Anyone here watch Love, Death, Robot? Let me know which one is your favorite. I'm going to share you mine. Anyone here watch it already? Love, Death, Robot. Jibaro. Oh, really? Get a sign. Yeah, you can get as many sign you want. Right. This morning I just played basketball with Ray. Chings. Who is Chings? Yeah, Jibaro is amazing, to be very honest. At first I cannot really remember. Actually, the style, the first time when I watch it is a little bit too heavy, but it gives me a really strong impressions where I will keep, recall back what is happening, and all the art style is so stunning with all the animations, the performance and all. The director's style is so unique, right? And the first time when you see it, you'll be like, oh damn, I think it's from that director. Yeah, besides Jibaro, what else? Which one do you guys like? Let's see. What happened to my, let's keep flicking. I remember last time I have 30 people joining my live, but today I have only 6. That is where the challenge comes, right? Okay, cool. I think it's about time. It's 2:30 already. I think I have to start the live already. Okay. Just treat this as like a sessions where we're gonna chit chat. If you have any questions, if you are not sure, you can just ask me any question in the comment section. Every time I'll look at it while making on my amazing 3D poses. Hope you guys can see this right now. Today I prepared quite a few very nice poses here, just to share with everyone like how we can change this better, how we can pose it, in your way. I've researched quite a few poses here, so there's a lot easier for us to pose it further. Yep. But I've also prepared quite some animations. I believe you can do some reactions, and also mainly focusing on poses lah. Actually, I love these shots a lot. I'm not too sure if anyone here seen this before. I forgot the artist name already. I found it in Vimeo. This shot is amazing. Because there's a lot of like poses and all. I can't remember the artist name. I feel bad. I need to show. I need to share it with everyone. If anyone is interested, you can actually follow my Vimeo account. My Vimeo account, actually, is it this one? In my Vimeo account, I actually like a lot of animations. If anyone here needs some like inspirations, I like quite a lot of animation. As you can see, this is all my like. You can just go into my like and see all the animations that I like. To find the inspiration. I think it's this one. This is from this animator. I do not want to pronounce his names. I scared that I kind of disrespect him. Yeah, but anyway, so come back to this. There's a few keys that we can study. The first thing is, obviously he started with a ball, and then this is also a ball, which I think is very nice. A ball with a ball, right? You can see how he crammed the whole body in, and then slowly with a few frames, you can see this is I would say this maybe the first key poses. You can see this whole pose, right? Kind of go with the flow. The flow is rotating like this, right? And you can really tell he opened the pose up like this, with the core, and then go with all the flow. Look at that. Look at that. All the silhouette. I like that this hand go in front of the camera and give you kind of like the big swap effect. And then here, you can still see the flow going on. Every time when we talk about flow, right, we talk about the trail, you know, whatever you always have to think it like your hand is holding some ribbon. You know, if your hand is holding some ribbon is light, right? When you move the hand a little bit, you know, it will show that kind of trail that is so nice. So when we are doing animations, right, if you try to think it like this, especially when we are doing a very action-packed or very fast movement, if you implement that kind of ribbon effect in there, imagine if there's a ribbon in here, I'm sure the ribbon will flow with this whole flow here. And look at that, this is the pose. And a lot of time when we are putting the camera, when we are animating the camera, right, some people worry a lot where we crop our poses, but sometimes it looks really good. You know, you don't need to show every single thing to the audience. Sometimes you just need the what you call that kind of feeling only. You don't need every answer. You know, if you look at Jibaro, you know, there's a lot of shots like that. Then we can see here, this is the smear frame. The smear frame here is like, oh, going crazy. Everything is broken. I'm not too sure if anyone here experienced smear frame. I'm not too sure. But smear frame is actually very interesting. You know, you can't simply do it. You have to just do it for like the first few frames, then to create that feeling. Look at the settling. And I believe this is the what you call it? A superhero landing pose, right? This is the superhero landing pose. So if you look at this pose, right, and this is what we are going to talk about a lot today. Look at this line of actions. Even though this big armor is blocking this whole line of actions, right, you can clearly see that the whole body flow is flowing in the curve. When we are posing pose, this is so important with the curve, and also the directions for the hip facing and also the chest facing. This two facing is so important. And with this, you know, with this kneel down, then this one coming up. So if you can see the silhouette clearly, right? Wait, where's my green color? I need my green color. Yeah, if you can see the silhouette clearly. And when you see things like this, right, you can clearly see that this animator really think about silhouette, because even every single finger is shown in the frame. Look at this. This is so pretty, right? Oh, let's go again. I love this so much. And obviously there's that involved in a lot of timing. Again, I like that when it appears, it goes boom, it just kind of stay there, then stay there for a while, then only it lands down. You know, that really shows the impact dropping down. And the pose stay here, just now the pose. And at the back here is a little bit too close up where we cannot talk too much about the poses. But it's a good start for us, right? You know, it's a good shot. If anyone here is interested to do something like this, go on, you know. It's very inspiring. I believe this is a free rig also. Yeah. Emily. Hello, Emily. I'm not too sure if this Emily is the Emily that I know. The one that I taught before. Not sure. All right, let's go with our I'll say our first pose. Okay, this is the first pose that I want to post. Look at this one. They are basically the same, or maybe not the same. This one is slightly lean forward, this one's slightly straight, you know. But today I want to make it slightly further. I want to push the pose slightly more extreme, you know, like arcane style kind of extreme. And I love this also. I was thinking how we can combine these two together. You know, from the previous sessions we talked a lot about basic. If anyone here is interested in that session, it is actually in my YouTube channel. I actually uploaded into my YouTube channel. You guys can have a look at it. But today we're going to talk about how we can enhance the pose, how we can push it further. So this is a like really good reference, like this one, and this one. See how we can combine, you know, it becomes like a even more crazy one. So sometimes I like to just draw on the poses because I don't need to draw from scratch, right? When I draw from scratch, I don't have the confidence that my pose is the best pose. Like usually, I like to have some guide, to push me further. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Okay, so if let's say this one, if you can see this one, right? It's pretty similar to this one. It's just that this one is elbow. This one is the head. I will mainly use this as my main reference. Okay, what I'll do, I think I'll plan to just bend down this person a little bit. Maybe I will push this pose further, the hand further, and I really want this flow to flow like this also, so that I can show my um, line of actions stronger. Because if you look at the line of action right now, it's all strict line, right? That's what I want to push. That's why I say this is a great reference for me to combine it also. This is way too strict. As I mentioned in the previous live session, right? When you are showing too strict pose, right, people cannot feel the impact one. Even though this person is so muscular, when you hit a punch, I'm sure it is going to be super painful already one. But as an animator, we want the visual to looks good, right? We want the visual to looks amazing. It looks sometimes the visual should tell a lot of stories also. Okay, so I think this is my first post that I'm going to post today. Hello, hello everyone. Whoever is new here, hello, hello. Yeah, this is my few poses previously. Okay, let's quickly move on to this post. Again, when every single time when I want to post a new post, right, I will really think about it whether I should take it from the previous post to modify, because it is going to take me a lot of time, which I hate it. I don't know, sometimes I am just a little bit too lazy, so usually I will just pick the most similar post, which is this one. I will copy this post and paste it to here, then I can just push it further, right? God damn, I'm so smart, right? Do you guys do it like that way? Are you guys as lazy as I am? Or maybe I'm just, or maybe this is just, this is common. TM, this is so common. It's nothing special. Sometimes, talking to myself looks a little bit weird. But that's how you do life, right? You talk to yourself. Oh, Melissa is here. Hello, Melissa. You guys had your lunch already? Everyone, you guys had your lunch? Do you mind to share me? Do you mind to share with me like what lunch you guys had? This morning I went for basketball. I take my lunch in mama. I don't know, I mean I take away lah. Mama. Need some fried chicken. What is this, by the way? I think it's the head. This is the hair. Roti canai. No problem, man. It's not class. It's just a life. No problem at all. I'm wondering where's the head already. I kind of forgot. Is it this one? Don't deduct my score. You got no more score to deduct already. Alright, yeah, already graduated. Roti naan. Oh, I thought it's roti canai just now. Roti naan. Alright, alright. I just had like those mixed rice. Now, every single time when I take mama as my lunch, I'll fall asleep pretty easy. So I'm trying to challenge myself right now. Early morning, I went for a basketball session. Then I take my mama. Basically, I'm trying to make myself to fall asleep, As always, to those who don't know, I'll always start with the base first. The base. right? Just now I try to change the stance a little bit, make the stance wider. As what I mentioned just now, I want to push my pose further. Oh, my pose is actually, my webcam is actually blocking the pose. Let me move it up here. You only have deadline now. You guys know each other? Chihin and Melissa? You know, I'm actually drinking alcohol. Am I allowed to drink alcohol here in front of the camera? Hopefully it's fine, right? How I can push it further. I'm thinking how I can push this thing further. But in the same time, you do not want to be too obsessed with just one pose, right? Like I said, we always want to come back, you know, later on when we have a more fresh eye. You know, sometimes if you're showing the back part like this, right, it looks a little bit weird. It seems like the pose is broken, so we have to be careful. Wait, I think I duplicate one of the pose, the controller. Oh my god, what a mess. Yeah, I think I'll just put the pose at the back, right? If I put the pose at the hand at the back here, it seems like I can really, you know, show the silhouette better. Is it? I do not want to open it too much because the energy will lose a little bit. I want to just keep it tight like this. Ooh. Yeah, so fast, right? You know, when we are posing pose, we most importantly we gotta be smart. We don't create everything from zero. You know, this is not how this is not how we work also in the industry. We always like to take some sources from everywhere, you know, so that it will help with our workflow. I think most importantly is that all the mundane thing we want to use as a quick to fix it, so that we can add in a lot of like creative mind, you know, into the, like, I know, polishing trail, into the progress that we enjoy the most. Yeah, I think it looks good, right? If you want to push it further, I believe this is the only way to push it further. Ka-cha, almost like a little bit exaggerated, right? Almost like a Disney kind of style. Wow, I pose like a Disney. Just joking. Okay, chill, guys, chill. Just joking. Chris Call, hello. Hello. People don't know you. She just joined like within 1 month. Oh, Chi-Hin. Who is Chris Call? Hello. Welcome to my life, Chris. Do I know you? If it's a new friend, happy. Wait, there's photo. Okay, I cannot tell who's this. Do you guys like this pose? You want me to push it further? I guess it's pretty decent, right? All right, let's move on to the new pose. You know, sometimes we can't just put in too much put into one pose. You know? It will just take up a lot of our time. Okay, so this is here we have another reference. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Here we have another reference, and I think this reference is not doing the best job. This is, I wouldn't say it's like super bad, but looking at this, right, every single time when I look at everyone's animations, I would like to ask myself, like, if I am the animator, how can I push it further? And I believe that is where I grow the most. Every single time when you look at the reel in Vimeo or Twitter or anywhere, I hope that you guys can also try this. When you look at some great one or even not so good one, you can ask yourself, if you are the animator, what are you gonna do differently? What is the thing that you plan to do? So in this case, I was thinking, see how I can push it further. this. I was thinking, see how we can make this thing more. I don't know, the line of action needs to show because the line of action is missing a lot in this piece here. I was thinking, you see, if you push the line of action strong enough, right, the whole characteristic is out. Maybe the initial thoughts for this pose is not to like hunchback that much, or maybe it is like a chest up pose, but you know, it's pretty subjective, right? It depends on what you're trying to show. But in this case, if I just add one line of action in here, things looks a lot better, right? Same goes to this one looks like an Aquaman to me, right? So I was thinking if I can just push the line of action like this. You know, if you want to push the line of action like this, right, you can see that my hip is pushing towards the screen left. I was thinking if I can look down a little bit, I'm gonna create the pose. Yeah, if you see this, right, it creates more energy, right? Like you chest up, you know, holding that thing here. Look at that. Yay. And this, okay, this, if you look at the model itself, the model already have like a small curve at the back. Maybe a lot of people like this. I don't know, a lot of people maybe like this kind of like a curved line. In this case, I strongly recommend maybe to do a little bit of like a weight shift thing. Maybe the weight shift can be like to here a little bit. Hello, Jalin. You know, if you have like a more weight shift, right, you can when you have more weight shift, you can create more arc. Always remember that if you feel like your animations or your pose looks very what you call that, similar, or looks very dull, very boring, shift the weight to either side, then things will start to look nice. I mentioned a lot of time already, I'm not so good in drawing, but I'm good in judging poses. I'm good in making decisions on like how I can push those poses further. Okay, this is not too obvious, right? I'm not doing a good job. Never mind. What about this one? This one, I believe I can do a good job on this one. I can just shift the weight to here, like I said, weight shift, right? So I want this leg to flow like this. You know, I want this to be like this. You can already see the flow, right? So, you know, chest up like this. In this case, right, it depends on your camera. I always think that maybe if I can have my elbow up higher, it looks a lot better. Kind of cover my face just a little bit, you know, with that, it creates a better feeling, right? If you think about the arms here, just covering the face just a little bit, like this. Look at that, right? So if you are showing all these extreme poses, right, make sure your arc, your line of action is strong enough. It's so strong where people can tell, oh shit, this animator really put thoughts into this thing here. So now I want to challenge myself with this very crappy drawing and pose it in this break here. Okay, let's do it. All right, cool. Let's go. Even though no one say yeah, but I will say it to myself. Yeah, let's go. This is how you talk to yourself, man. My God. Thanks for joining in, everyone. Hello, give me a warm welcome, guys. Whoever is here, give me a warm welcome. Ray is so supportive, man. Thank you so much for supporting me. You know, try to make things not so awkward, right? You know, I'm looking at shortcut, see how I can close this. Which one is the closest one? I think this one is the closest one, right? This one is probably the closest one. Let's use this. You see, every single poses I actually created two because I believe our judgment will slowly warm up and our judgment will be better. So don't lock down your pose from the beginning, and don't be too perfectionist with your pose, especially when you're first posing it. That's why like this one I only use like a few minutes to post this, then later on, you know, I'll quickly move on to the next one, and later on I'll come back to this and see how I can push this pose further. Okay, remember that. Okay, I'm going to work on this. Let's see how far I can push. Let's go. You're paid for that way, Ray. Don't say it out loud, Ray. Don't say it out loud, Ray. Chill, chill. You know, just now I asked when I was playing basketball with Ray this morning, like, hey Ray, support me a little bit later during the live, okay? That's the only thing that I do, okay? Let's go, let's go. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is it's a Saturday. I know a lot of people will have a lot of things to do, family time. You're still tuning in. TMcheong anime. Alright, cool. Quickly go with the hip first. You know, I'm looking for the directions. Like, which direction am I showing? Once you have the direction right, things will look very good one. Especially the hip when you have the hip direction going on. I thought of maybe I should make my character higher. I think just now I accidentally hit the duplicate shortcut, so I kind of duplicate a lot of see if I can delete this thing. I think it's this. Is it this one? Oh no. Wait, did I just say Sade? Oh, it's Brian. Oh, Brian Chuck. Oh my god, look at all my friends here supporting me. I'm so happy. Brian here is here to learn animation also. Amazing. Okay, this one I'll make it big. Alright, just now I was saying I want to make this higher. Let's go up. This rig is so funny, right? You look at the leg, so cute and so small. When we are posing the leg sometimes it's hard to control because it did not show you the arc directly, so we really need a nice camera to support us already. Always remember that, yeah. If you pose it here, it's so hard. If you look at the angle here, it is just so hard for you to imagine the pose, right? Then when I'm posing my animations, right, I always thought that, you know, maybe I should treat it like 360 degree as much as I can, which is correct, but it is very time consuming and it is not really helpful when you're in a non-game industry, unless you're in the game industry lah. But it creates a good habit for me. Alright, this one is chest up. So if I want to chest up, right, sometimes I'll just make things to 0. So that I do it again. And every single time when we are posing chest, right, always remember to select all 3 of them, or at least 2 to pose it. Do not do it one by one because it is not smooth enough, right? Yeah, maybe I should pose this a little bit more to here. Hey Julian, how's your leg? Julian is supposed to play basketball with me together this morning. But too bad. Shit happened, right, Julian? Shit happened. He cannot join, but it's fine. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is the first time after basketball I'm still doing live, doing YouTube live. To be honest, it is quite tiring. This is where the awkward coming in, you know, you kind of block a little bit too much, so we're just gonna control a little bit. See how we can don't block that much. This one might have to higher. There is this fun fact. So late. I want to make this. I want to highlight this. Just woke up. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I highlight this already right now. Well, I believe I can take a nap later. You know, it's fine. I remember before I have this YouTube channel, right? Every single Sunday, I'll basically just sit there doing nothing, you know, enjoying my rest, my Sunday rest, because Saturday I have class also. But now I have this YouTube channel. Obviously, it is there's extra work to do, but I enjoy doing stuff like this. You know, I'm gonna to train myself how to talk to yourself in front of camera, how to treat it like no one is in the live. And thanks to you all, I got to practice. Thanks to all my students, where they don't react to me in my class. I didn't know I can talk alone before online class, you know, and it's such a hard thing to do. Oh no, this face is way too happy. This face, you know, we gotta tone it down. No, not so happy. It's not your day today. It's my day, right? Yeah, I can't create. You know, rest is very important. Even though I kind of sacrificed my Sunday, but if you think about it, some people they make it like a big thing where, oh my god, Sunday is my rest day or whatever. I think it depends on which stage in your life is like what you want to achieve, you know, how hustle you want to be. I just thought that if this whole life thing, this whole live session take me like 2 hours or 3 hours, then okay lah, rest lesser. 3 hours is fine lah, right? Because at this stage in my life, I just thought of, you know, if I can do something different in my daily life, it will create more passion. It will create a different perspective. Hence, it will create a lot of connections and also inspirations for me to love animations. I mean, this medium. See, I don't even need to pose these fingers already. They're so nice, right? I'm not too sure when you guys are posing your pose, right? I'm not too sure how patient you are when you're posing a pose. When I'm in the production, I do not have the patience to make things like super nice. And every single time when I have that thought, right, my animation will not look a good one. And every single time when I show to my teammate, they'll be like, the pose can be better, the pose can be better. And I'm like, damn it, you know. Then slowly I really spend enough time in my posing, because honestly, because I am more confident in polishing already, so that I kind of know what I am doing. I have more time in polishing, so might as well I just spend more time in posing. Because a lot of people, they don't dare to spend too much time in posing, is because they always thought that there's a lot of things to do, right? There's a lot of things to do, especially in spline. There's a lot of polishing to do. You know, you need to spend some time in polishing. Just want to modify my pose a little bit. Anyone here select your controller like this? Because I think this is one of the coolest way or the fastest way to select a controller. You know, you just isolate and select all of them instead of going like 1, 2, and 3. I'm a freaking lazy people. Okay, maybe not lazy. Oh wait, there's a student here. Okay. I'm a very lazy people, you know. And I wouldn't say if you just spend time on pose, the animation will look good. I think it is pretty subjective. It depends on your experience, how you want to do it. Like which way what you're focusing. If you're really rushing, which happens all the time, right? I believe, guys, you're always rushing, right? If you're really rushing, then don't bother too much about your pose. Focus on the flow. If you're rushing, if you only have this limited time, right? Focus on the flow first. Let yourself to gain the momentum and show yourself something. Trick your brain a little bit. I mean, trick your brain. Let your brain know that you are progressing so that you will not be that stressed. I hope someone can tell me this when I'm stressing like crazy back then, you know, many years ago. Because you want to do everything right. And if you're given a very limited time, right, it is going to be very, very hard for you to perfect the craft, and everybody knows that. But obviously the best thing is to create something good in within that time frame, right? So as a professional, sometimes we do get some really limited time. So when you're in that situation, focus on the flow. Let your brain know that things are moving and it's going pretty nice. The pose don't need to be the best pose, because let's say you took 3 hours for this whole animations. In these 3 hours, right, there is animations for people to see, right? Even though the pose is not as good. If you beg for another half an hour or beg for another one hour, hey lead, please give me 1 more hour, okay, please, please, right? If you beg for another hour, then maybe you can just use that hour to just push on all the key poses, you know, in the animation layer or just on the base layer. I mean, either way, things will look good, right? Things, at least you have something to show people. But if you do it in the opposite way, if you do it in the opposite way, right? If you focus too much on the posing in the beginning, because you tell your lead, say, you know, TM say you need to focus on the pose. The pose need to be very, very nice. Then only we can move on. Please don't say that, okay? Later, all the supervisor in Malaysia is going to hate me. If you focus too much on the pose, you neglect the time, you neglect the smoothness, you neglect the flow of the animations, right? Then at 3 hours later, you got nothing to show, or maybe you only show like 3 seconds, right? And what about the other 10 seconds? For example, your shots is a full 10 seconds, right? Then you're not doing good if that's the case, okay? It depends on the situation. A bit hello, see? Sounds so hard. Sounds so sad. Okay. I'll support TM on Patreon and become #1 fan. I just use Picker to select. Oh, but if God, I'll support it. No, I don't have Patreon. I don't know how to do that thing yet. Maybe someone can teach me how to do it, right? But I'm not I'm still not confident to ask money from my audience, because you know a lot of my audience is pretty young, and I don't feel good about it when I just ask them to, you know, give me money. I mean, I'm still thinking, I'm still processing this, you know, because this is still new to me, even though it's more than half a year already. Right, come back to this. I was thinking if I can just show more, you know, show more mass on the body, maybe it would be better. Maybe no. Yeah, no, maybe no. Yeah, really young. Do you animate post to post usually? It depends. It depends on the situations. Animating pose to pose takes time. Animating pose to pose, usually I will not do it when you are rushing. I'll go straight ahead if you're rushing, right? You got no time already. Animate pose to pose is where you have this pleasure of time. You know? Hey, I'm done with this pose. Hey, there's 2 poses already. You know, we're gonna do a few more. I don't want to talk too much. Sometimes I wonder, should I talk more or do more? This time, let's try to balance it a little bit, okay? Okay, so this is a very generic pose where you always see it when you're doing live drawing. I still remember I do this live drawing back in the college. You know, I mean, obviously I can draw, but I'm not the best one in the class, obviously. I can draw. I remember one of my lecturer told me, you know, when you are doing live drawing, the lecturer is Seamus. If Seamus is watching this, hello Seamus. Seamus mentioned you have to feel it with your pen, you know. Use that's a guide. Feel it with your pen. I'm like, wow, that is the most artistic thing that I listened before in my life. How do I feel it with my pen? Oh man. And when you're seeing it, when you are seeing a live model, right? It's not like a flat image right now where you can draw things on top, or when you can see things graphically, because you know, we as a person, we see things in 3D, right? And it is just so hard, you know, to those people that can draw really good live drawing. Kudos to you all. Wait, who is Ching's already, huh? Well, Ching's, is it Jing? Not sure. Okay. But anyway, come back to this. This will be my next post, okay? This post is going to be pretty easy, I believe. Let me pull this one. Definitely there is already a line of actions in here, you know. I probably would just push the butt to the backward a little bit. And then I'll just push it like this a little bit more. See if I can. If I want to make this leg straight a little bit more so that it looks more like flowing, like the flow going directly to here. I'm just thinking it out loud right now. See if I can push the pose a little bit up higher here to make it more interesting. And I want this to slightly open up a little bit, because I believe pose is very subjective, right? The more you spend time on the pose, the more you will forget about the flow of the animations, right? So sometimes I just hope that the student will not go too freaking in-depth into poses where you forgot about the flow of your animation. Okay, this is just part of it. Remember that. Yeah, right. Look at that. Look at that. I remember one of my weaknesses back then is posing. I do not have much thoughts about posing when I first started my career. And a lot of people also mention that, which I think it is very annoying. But in the same time, I find it very helpful, because they told me that is what I'm not good at, posing. I remember they always say my posing is not good. They always say my timing is too linear, and my weight shift always got problem. I remember this 3 thing that my seniors or my teammate always say on my animation. Yeah, I remember until now. Even though right now I am not doing much of animations in the production. All right, let's see what we got. This is the closest one. God damn, I cannot cheat this time. This is the closest pose already. I can't cheat just like last time, just like the previous poses. You know, even though I'm selecting my torso, I'll do it this way as well with the isolation. There is a shortcut in Maya, alternate one. Yeah, I believe it's alternate one. Alternate one. There is a shortcut for Maya to do it. If anyone here is interested, I forgot to ask you guys this, right? If anyone here is interested, you guys can post it together with me also, right? We'll give it like every single post will take like 10 minutes to do it. I forgot to say that, probably no one will care about me. Okay, never mind. A lot of situations where you want to do like a curved body like this, I strongly recommend to everyone to rotate the this controller, rotate up like this, so that you have a lot of spacing for you to bend in, right? When you rotate this whole body up, and then all this controller here has a lot of rooms for you to bend. And the more you do this, right, the more you create a curved line like this. Because looking at this, right, you don't see much about the curve on the body. And but then if you see the whole upper body here, it is curving like really, really nice. And especially when you're doing it in the rig, right, sometimes it is hard to show that. Hey, Abid, let's do it! Yay! Such spirit, right? Love it. See, this is the reason why I like to do live, or I like to teach class. Now you have the spirit. Oh, nice, right? So, and then if you see, if you didn't push the pose enough and you curl the body, it will go hunchback already, like in front instead of going back. So a lot of time we have to I have to like manually push it a little bit. And I want to select 3 of them together for these rotations, because it will evenly distribute the rotations data to your rig so that it will not look broken. A lot of time in the productions, based on your rig, most of the rig can easily tell if you over twisted your body or not, because sometimes their clothes got texture, right? Especially like flower, that kind of texture. That is the most dangerous one, because when you bend it, those texture will stretch, right? So if you only animate the higher controller, then the whole texture is going to stretch. So sometimes I know that as an animator, we always posting in flat shader, in like a no texture kind of shader. But I think sometimes it is also nice to use a color, a texture to animate on it, because you can see where or which part is stretched, the texture. Then we have to change it from the pose there. This one I kind of lose focus a little bit. I kind of work on my upper body already. My bad. But sometimes, people tend to lose focus a little bit. But it's fine if you notice that. Just let it be. Don't be angry too much to yourself. I know everyone is being. I know a lot of people is being very hard on yourself. Hard on yourself is good, man. To be honest. But if this treating yourself hard enough did not push you further, instead you are feeling depressed because you are treating yourself too harsh, then there's no point into making yourself harsh, right? It's all about the action plan. It's all about your day-to-day mindset. It's not about how harsh you do it to yourself only. Yeah, it's not just about that. That's what I noticed, because me myself back then, I am super harsh on myself. Every single time when I didn't do things well, didn't make the right decisions, I'll be like, damn, you noob, you such a weak person. How many times we have been, the other side of a Tickman talk to me. The other Tickman, the other TM is in my brain scolding me. And I feel pretty shit about it, especially when I did something wrong. Especially when it involved a lot of people. But if after 1 or 2 days you're feeling a lot better, you're like, all right, I will take this as my experience. Next time I'll do it better. Then this is a good one. This is a good conversation in yourself. Right? Oh, Manda, hello. Julian, relatable. Yeah. You know, being hard on yourself is a good criteria too. It's a really, really good criteria. That's the first step, but you need to control it, because at the end of the day, it's all about making progress. At the end of the day, it's all about your day-to-day happiness and your day-to-day drive. Everyday drive. If you do not have that, whatever you do, it's going to be bad. And people can sense it, right? If you do not put heart into doing stuff. I'm not saying like I am the best. I'm not saying that I'm always happy. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just sharing this with everyone. And a lot of time, if you are a person that has a YouTube channel or you teach in a class, a lot of people will say that, hey, you're so good already. Oh, you're so good, man. Or maybe it's just my imposter syndrome where I just think too much. But I just want to share my thoughts with everyone, and I'm just still a work in progress as a human too. This is such a hard post, man. I don't know why I'm always that philosophy. Gonna go have lunch. Hey, have a good day. All right, sure. No problem. Why call me sir? Oh my god, make me look so old. I'm just as young as Ray, if Ray is still here. How many people is in my life? 17 people. Hey, we have 17 people. Not bad, not bad. Like it. Oh, Ray is still here. Oh my god, look at this number one fan. Oh man, I'm old. No, I'm not. I don't know, when I was slightly younger, when I was in the industry, right? I do not have much time to think too much about all this stuff, because the time given was just too limited, where I just have to focus on the craft or the task that is given to me. That's the only thing that I need to focus on. I do not have time to really think it through, like what is happening. I'm not too sure if that is a good thing or bad thing, because when there's no time to think about it, there's no distractions. I am basically like laser focused on my task, and because of that, I achieve a lot of good thing in the industry. I achieve a lot of like great result, because I do not have time to distract myself. But nowadays, it's slightly different, right? There's the distraction is getting more and more and more. To be honest, now the industry is getting better and better. Sometimes I ask myself, if I am in this era, can I survive? I'm not sure, man, to be honest. Or can I be good? Or can I be as good? I don't know. What is happening to this? Because now the competition is more fierce, right? The competitions. There's a lot of people that can do great animations. Back then, I wanna find like, oh, I want to look up to this senior. You know, I want to be as good as this person and all. There's not too much of options for me to look into. mainly just the same few person that I look up to. But nowadays it's so different, right? You guys are in the industry that is pretty developed already right now. There's more option out there, job opportunities, you know. Oh my, okay, I better don't talk about this. You know, it make me sound very old. All right, this is what I mean, guys. You see, if I push my body to the backward a little bit, now I have more time to, I have more space to bend my character curve like this. You know, I have more space to do that. If I do not bend my lower body like this, right, I can't achieve this. I heard some of the students, they like to push this hip controller. Yes, this is also one of the enhanced one, but this doesn't do much, you know. This doesn't do much. It's basically just focusing on the hip rotations. Wait, there's a rig here? Oh my god. What? Wait, did I delete the wrong one? Why is it not working? This is interesting. Can I wait? Why is it not working? I'm sure there's a lot of people is commenting on this right now. What? Why is it not working? Testicle. Am I even allowed to say this in front of camera? Is there any like YouTube policy? Wait, why? Why? No, why I can't? Okay, never mind. Fine, it's fine. What did I do to this? Hey. Alright. Let's don't go too in depth, you know. If you go too in depth, it is hard for you to go take a step away. Look at that, guys. I'm already thinking how I should connect all these poses already. To those who don't know, right, just now I mentioned I plan to connect all the poses together to make it as like the animations. That one will be our future live sessions. I think it will be very, very funny because I think I have to think, I have to shoot a video reference and really think of how I can make the transition, right? Because right now I'm just like randomly picking poses and just push it. Right. Yeah, this is my third one. Oh my god, it has been an hour. Nice. There's a lot of comment. I like it. I like it when I'm teaching. There's a lot of students is, you know, putting all the comment and all. But this is not a teaching, like I say. This is just like a, you know, the free sharing with everyone. You know, but it's fun to talk to everyone. Great talent will find a way in any era. Wow, that's what makes them great. I love this, Julian. Although I do not have this confidence. Oh shit, it must be loud. I'm sorry. But I love it. Wait, there is a... Okay, the music is a bit too soft here. What is happening? I'm not listening to the music though. Okay. Also tripped in a young body. Oh, thank you. NSFW. Okay. Do you mind to let me know what is NSFW? I have to admit that I don't know. Very detailed rate. Oh, just June. Hello. This afternoon probably work in the night or midnight. Okay, maybe you need the female rig in there to make it hard. Okay, I better not continue with the comment. Alright. Okay. Hello. I notice a lot of people here is already in the industry, you know. I am super happy to see that where people they found job, where all my students they found a job. I still remember back then, like maybe 5 years ago, there's not too much of studios out there in Malaysia. So a lot of my students they cannot find job, or maybe they can only have few options to pick, and that is quite sad in the industry. But we didn't give up, obviously, right? The school didn't give up. The whole industry is not giving up. You know, people started to gain more attractions. Than now in the Malaysian industry, we have quite a lot of studio, man. There's quite a lot of studios doing games, cinematic, TV commercial, TV series and all, and I'm super happy to see this improvement, you know, in it, because I'm from like 11 years ago when I joined the industry. There's not much of opportunities. It's so nice, right? It's so nice to know about that. Not safe for work. Oh, thank you so much, Pete. All right, this is this. Okay, let's create another one, which is not which is the fourth one. Let's create another one. Then I would quickly go back and see how I can tweak it further and make the post even better, or make it worse. I don't know. Okay, I just want to give it another fresh eye to look at it. Yeah, only a few, you know. Ooh, okay, wait. Like this. I think I just did a flying one, right? A flying one. Maybe this is nice. Also, what about this? This is holding something. Maybe I can do it like this, right? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'll do this. All right. So if you see this, right, things are straight, no good, right? I mean, obviously, sometimes, we cannot guarantee 100% every single frame there is like line of actions in there, but we try to eliminate as much as we can. But in some realistic animations, there's a lot of like a straight pose like that to make it look super natural, like a realistic animations. So I would say, if you're not aiming for too realistic, I strongly recommend everyone to at least curve the line of actions a little bit. So in this scenario here, how should I bend it slightly? I was thinking if I can like just curve this thing a little bit like this, so that it will flow with my leg. Always remember, always look for a way for you to flow your leg from the top to the bottom, not flow your leg, okay? Maybe I'm a little bit drunk down with the whole cup here. Do you guys drink, by the way? I enjoy drinking. With friends, you know, I treat everyone here as my friend. You see right now, if I add like a flow like this, I'm not too sure if it looks nice. But based on my drawing, it is ugly. Let's draw it again. Maybe like this. This one I will just flow it again. Show this. It's almost like a Spider-Man pose, right? This one. But I want to make it like this. So maybe this will be like this. A very nice silhouette, I can tell already. The shoulder will be touching the ear a little bit, so to create, you know, sometimes the shoulder can tell a lot of stories. You know, if you make your shoulder high enough to be in the same line with your ear, the shoulder is touching your ear, it creates a lot of cool. Okay, looks very stupid when I do that, you know? But it's very expressive, just to let you all know, okay? We're young, we don't drink. Okay, only holy water. Okay, that's funny. Good job, Julian. I like that joke. Should I put this here? Sunday's church day. Oh my god. I don't have any what are we call it? A free thinker. All people drink are like that. All right. Without further ado, let's go. You know, when you're doing a jumping pose, right? If you're using IK to pose it, right, it is always hard to use IK to pose, right? A jumping pose. IK lick, I mean. Because the lick is quite wide open, and to control it with IK is actually quite hard, you know. If you can change it to FK, if I am allowed to change to FK, I will definitely do it. But if I'm thinking, if I have to change this, if I have to make this into an animation, it will be quite hard for me to change to FK. Let me think. Maybe I can do that. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's just show it to everyone how I do it, right? Freestyle. Speaking about freestyle. Speaking about freestyle or even like freedom. When you see me animating like this or talking like this, right? It creates a quite a free way. How to say? There's not too much of rules in me when I'm making animations. I wouldn't say you have to follow this, you have to follow that, you know, just make it freestyle. Then the more I say that, the more I notice one thing. In order to be freestyle, you have to be experienced. Just like all the freestyle rapper, right? In order to be super freestyle, you have to be super experienced. You'd have to been through a lot of things in order to be freestyle. Just like in an open world game, you have to do a lot of things in order to make it open world, right? Because you have no idea the player will go into which house. Just like GTA, Grand Theft Auto. You have no idea which house you will break in, which car you will break in, which town you will go into. And because of the free roaming, the open world games, you have to put in a lot of efforts into making these open world games. So if you connect this back into a reality world, if you are in a company that is so freedom, where you can go in anytime, or you can work remotely or physically, you're so freestyle, so free. I mean, it is open to talk to anyone, which means the company culture is good, and the company spent a lot of time into making sure their culture is free enough for people. Not too sure if you guys noticed that. Maybe just something to think about. Anyway, suddenly become too deep, huh? Well, maybe it's because of the drinks, you know. I'm looking for the closest way, the closest rig right now, the closest pose. Do you guys agree to my analogy just now? Open world game analogy. Freestyle. Freestyle is not easy, guys. Need a lot of experience to achieve that. Yes. Yeah, someone agreed to me. Oh my god, I dropped 3 wheels already. Now I only have 13 wheels. Oh man. Why? Maybe I'm not telling enough joke. Why, huh? Maybe it's just Sunday. People are enjoying their family day. But this is the only time I have. Never mind. I have this 13 people here is enough, right? Think about it. In a class, 13 people, eh? There's quite a lot of people though in the class. You know, it's very funny how I talk to myself. Sometimes, you know, when this imposter syndrome kicks in, I'll say like, if the video that I make, no one is watching, or if the video that I make only has like 10 people is watching, or let's say 50 people is watching the video, which is pretty sad, right? If you think about it, if it's 50% 50 views only in a video. But I try to think it, imagine if I'm in a class and there's 50 people is in the class is listening to what I'm trying to say. Wow, that's quite a lot, right? You need the big class to do that. By the way, I'm changing it to FK right now, as I mentioned. The IK switcher is here. I just want to change it to FK here, so there's a lot easier for me to do the post, the link post. But if you don't want that, is totally fine. I'm a little bit distracted with this controller here, and it's quite sad that I can't move it. It's one whole class and one whole big class, right? Exactly. Wait, did I just... And when I think about that, you know, wow, there's 50 people in the class, which is quite a lot, you know. It's a big hall. One class cannot... I think one class we can only have like 20 students, right? Or I think the maximum is 30. I think the maximum is 30 students. 50 people is quite a lot. You know, because of the YouTube thing, because of the this era of video content, 50 views people might see is like, it's just 50 views. But I mean, actually, yeah, it's just 50 views lah. But just to make myself more happier, you know, don't be too stressed about it. And that is the way I talk to myself, and it has been helping quite a lot, to be honest. Every single time when I feel like, oh shit, man, all this effort that I put into creating all this video. But when I think about it, I'm a lot more happier. I'm in this unknown territory when I'm making this YouTube video. To be honest, I'm not sure how long I can survive this. But if I just keep doing the thing that I like, I believe it can last for quite long. And obviously with all the support from here, hey, oh wait, there's new people here. Hello. Have you tried streaming on Twitch? No, I haven't. Why? You have lobang there? Is it better streaming there? Where is your suggestions? What happened to my head? I put my head. Oh, okay, my head is like that. Streaming in Twitch, is it better? To be honest, live stream is hard, man. It's not easy at all. But I gotta challenge myself. Wait, why is my IFK is not following me? Wait, it is following? Oh. It is not like following. Oh, it's following Glober. Please follow my body. Oh, yes. Then I have to repost again. God dang it. But I needed that. Let's follow my body. Break the connection. Haven't seen people stream lesson on Twitch, to be honest. I think God lah, I did research before. Some people also do something similar like what I do. But it's all quite low lah. It's all quite low. But a lot of people play games and stuff lah. Okay, you see, now we are at this. Oh, I knew you from Melissa and Julian. They always say that your class is so much inspiring and amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I need to put this up here. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate that. Put it here. Make it big, right? Such inspirations. Because of that, I'll keep making videos. Because making videos can also, in a way, connect with people, right? Especially when I'm making all the podcast video. I can start to make more friends with different country. I mean, those friends is even from the similar industry. Okay, just now I was saying something. I forgot. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Melissa is such a huge fan of yours. Thank you. Ray. Keep it up, Ray. I love you. Keep it up. Okay, just now I was saying when we are doing all this foreshortening poses, right? It is very hard to create line of actions. If you see here, because our eye tends to look at the impressions, the first impression is always the silhouette, the shape of the whole posing. Always remember that when you're doing foreshortening like this, right, we have to even push it further to show the line of actions. You know, if not, it is very hard for you to show a cool poses. Okay, always remember that foreshortening even harder. So the best thing is based on the camera, see if you can rotate a little bit here and there just to show more of the like what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to see if I can find a best positions to show all my great line of actions. Last time when I'm posing all of this in Maya, I do not have all this mindset when I'm posing it. I'm not too sure if anyone here heard of Motion Builder. Back in the studio, we use it a lot. I use it a lot, Motion Builder, because we are using a system called HIK. It's actually a human IK. They call it. They call it human IK, where you can switch IK and FK with just one blink. You know, it's just super easy to just switch IK and FK, and because of that, it opens a whole new world for me as an animator to pose things differently. And because of that, when I'm back in Maya, right, I tends to be more open in changing FK and IK, and because of that, I need to understand the concept of changing IK and FK, and that is actually in my video list. I plan to make a video to talk about FK and IK, FK and IK, because a lot of students also ask me that, you know, what is FK and IK, and a lot of them, they do not know when to use it, and some people they simply use it or they switch it a lot in a 10-second shot, let's say, right? When you change it a lot, you are basically dealing with a lot of technical instead of putting all the time in all the creative and animating stuff. I plan to do it. Will you guys want to see like a FKIK explanation video? Trying to find some momentum, the motivations to keep going, right? Can you see that? Can you guys see that? Trying to do some marketing research. Oh, yes, please. All right. With just one people say that, I'll definitely make it happen. All right. Nice. Thanks for saying that. There's a lot of comments. I'll read it after this. See, when you're posing finger, right, I am a person that love to pose finger. I just thought that it's very fun to do it. Oh, what is happening? This little guy here. It's fun. because it's just so teeny tiny. See, I'm still trying to pose it better, you know. I'm still haven't confirmed with the pose yet. I'm just trying to put everything. This is such a hard pose, right? See, this is what I mean by, you know, going even deeper, comparing with the last live sessions. You know, maybe I cover my jaw a little bit. You know, if you are using this camera to see it, oh, it looks nice, right? It looks so dynamic with this camera. I think I need to stand up already. I've been sitting for quite some time. Ray would spam us your YouTube too. Thank you. ZM Lee. Nice to meet you. I think I don't know you, right? ZM Lee, okay? Hey TM, how is your plan about starting a paid online class going? I've been planning. I've been working hard in making online what you call that, online class, but it's not live. It's a recorded one. I've been working hard on that. In fact, I've been working that for like almost more than years. And yeah, I've been busy, you know. I've been working hard on that one. Hopefully it will out by this year. Please stay tuned. I'm glad you asked that. Stay tuned. Oh wait, my nip just gone missing. What happened? Where's my nip, bro? Oh, it's here. This is so loose. Okay, never mind. It's weird to have this happen in a live session. Okay, anyway, let's come back to this. Hey, just now I mentioned about the shoulder here need to be higher. All this is very extreme poses, and it's not easy to control. And sometimes, and most of the time, you do not want to cover your face. Most of the time, you want to at least just show a little bit of your face. You know, sometimes when you draw a guide, like a line of action guide like this, right? You will tell this to your brain to always want to have the line of actions out. If not, you are going to forget about it. Still not nice. But never mind, it takes time. It takes time. Don't rush it. Oh, I can just do this, right? Wait. Animation takes time, guys. A good animation takes even longer time. Really. A lot of people don't know about this. They thought that animation is such an easy thing to do. The people that can do it fast and nice, I call it accurate. Those people are amazing. And every single time I'm trying to be that person also. Try to be as accurate as possible so that my mouse isn't clicking really fast. But once I'm done with the pose, once I tweak the graph, things should looks good. Wait, this just looks like a hot dog. Let me just put it back to 0. Sometimes a long finger can, and also if you curve the finger too much, it will look like a hot dog. Do you guys think so? Such a weird thing to say. A finger look like a hot dog. Yes, please. Oh, yes, please. Okay, I see 1 yes, 2 yes, 3 yes, 4 yes. Yes! I got 4 yes already. I got 4 yes already. You know, if I'm selling this as let's say 10 ringgit, I have 40 ringgit already. Hey, 40 ringgit, I can buy some nice beer, and then I will just show off in YouTube live here. No, 40 ringgit, I can buy a Pampers. I can buy milk powder for my son. I can't even buy a decent mouse, you know. Oh man, I can't believe I'm saying this. Alright, still adjust. Alright, don't give up. Keep adjusting. Maybe like this is better. Oh yeah, it is better. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the flow. Yep, it is better. I like it. Oh, this pose is hard to do, man. If you're doing like those action-packed one, I'm sure it would take you a lot of time to do that. Man, my hand is tired too. Finger are just hot dog bones. Would gladly pay that RM 10 ringgit for IKFK lesson. No lah, IKFK, I will just put it free in the YouTube lah, right? Everybody can watch it for free, right? Obviously the whole online lesson that I'm trying to make right now, obviously is more than 10 ringgit lah. I think lah, right? I think. Yeah, I'm not too sure how long it would take me lah. Hopefully I can finish it by September, this year September. And hopefully it will launch in October or November someday. Finger crossed, okay? Hopefully you guys are supporting. I see 4 supporters already just now. Even though we only have like 13 people. So 4% of 13 people, it's like 30 something percent already. Oh my god, that's 30%, right? 30% people is buying my course. How nice is that? Right? Don't look at the numbers, we look at the percentage, you know? Yeah. Anyway, all right. Now I have 4 of the poses here. Thanks for being with me with within these hours. I'm going to set key. I'm going to check out the wait. All right, I changed to FK already. I thought FK IK. I thought something happened with my animations. God damn it. Wait, I'm in IK right now. What is happening? Wait, something happened. What is happening? Where's all my keys? Bro. This is weird. Oh, okay. All right. No problem, guys. It's totally fine. No problem. Nothing happened. I just changed that to a body, the space switching. I'm not too sure if anyone here use this space switching. Just so a lot of people don't know, I'll just explain a little bit. This space switching, right? If let's say right now I'm using IK and the option that I use is global, which means it is not following anyone. Okay, it's following the global. If you change this space switching to body and hips, which means this is where this IK controller will follow. Okay, so just now at the last frame here, at the last pose here, I make it follow with the body instead. So at the previous key, I'll change it to body, which is going crazy just now. Kind of shit my pants a little bit, not gonna lie. Kai, hello Kai. Who's this? Nice to meet you. Welcome to the cult. Okay, I think I shouldn't say that out loud. Okay, it's a little bit too loud already. People are going to report this YouTube live thing, you know. All right, look at that. I'm flipping my post already, guys. Look at that. It looks like this guy is going to be alive. Hey, 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 hey. Wow. How do I change this pose? I'm thinking it is quite interesting, right? How do I transition all this pose into a nice animations? I think it will be very, very interesting to do that. And also I have to do it in live. Oh my god. Okay, let's not think too far. I just want to see how I can push this further. Sometimes, right, when you go into the previous pose and then you push here and there, and then it looks nice one, right? But I strongly recommend you guys to set another key so that you can see how much you push the pose, and it will kind of give you a motivation. You know, you'll be like, oh, okay, this looks a lot nicer. You know? I'm the kind of person that always like to give myself a lot of motivation so that I can keep moving forward. So I do a lot of things to achieve that. How do I even further push this thing? Let's see if I can just it's higher. I want to cover my face a little bit, push my face, rotate this down. So now it's already fall. I believe I'm going to end the live and soon, right? Probably 15 to 30 minutes later. Okay. Right. So you see, now I have no idea how to push this further, to be honest, but I have it in my mind. I just want to push it further. I just want to simply touch some controller, see whether I can do that. You know, this is also one of the great way to push your pose until sometimes you don't even know. If you look at this right now, if I'm comparing these two poses, it looks so good, right? Hey, it looks a lot more powerful because at first I thought it is powerful enough, but when I do it, when I just want to just tweak it a little bit, it goes even better. What about this? If I push this in like this, right? Would it be like a little bit off balance? Yeah, I think so. Maybe I should rotate this leg a little bit also and make it straight. Getting drunk is one of them. June, just June. Are you same class with Eason and Rayon them? Are you the June? June? Because there's a lot of June. And yes, okay. The spec guy, right? The guy with the spec and the quite muscular one, I remember. That's probably my last time that I have physical class in the one academy. This one I'm so going to make this post a lot better because I think this post is not good enough. Yep. Kai. Kai, are you my student? Just asking. It is fine if you're not my student. Are you a new friend? Where you from? I want to tell you guys one secret. Everybody here, all these 14 people here. Oh my god, one people just left. I want to tell you guys one secret. You guys want no more secret, right? Me, no, I'm sad I was in game. Huh? What game? You were in a game? Julian's friend? What game? Kai K? I'm sad. I was in game. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Hey, Kai, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm in game too. Game dev, hey, let's go. Are you a developer or something? Are you a programmer? Or a level designer? Wait, just now I was about to tell a secret. Never mind, I'll just let everyone wait for me to tell the secret. But please don't go, guys. I'm a fresh grad, gonna study game design. Oh, it's a fresh grad. Oh, okay. Put game dev into one academy. Alright, cool. Nice one. Game is the future. Game is already the future. Right. Okay, I'm not too sure if I say that a lot of people will hate me. A lot of people will be like, boo. Oh, okay, so just now I was about to say, I want to tell you guys one secret. One secret is that I actually don't like to talk that much. I don't really like to talk, to be very honest. I hope you guys don't hate me. I don't really like to talk to people. I don't like to make new friends. Back then. Because I find it hard to talk to people. And I don't like all the awkward moment. I don't enjoy those awkward moments when we're looking at each other and not talking. You know, that kind of vibe. I don't like that. I don't enjoy that. Plus, I'm not good in talking. I'm not so good in saying good stuff to people because I was such a harsh person to myself. Yeah. P2E game of G. You bring a lot of friends here, man. Nice one, Julian. Hey, Ray, you see this Julian bring a lot of new fans here, right? Maybe Ray, you need to do something, right? You need to bring more new friends here, so Ray. Sounds controversial, but it is the future. Yeah, true. Me too, but when I said that to people, no one believed that. Yeah, no one believed that. Yeah, that's what my last time. Okay. But now I learn about communications. I learned the art of communications, and I really noticed that to know more people is where you can really get a different perspective and inspirations from different people. So you are not too much in your own cave. Maybe 10 years later, I will go back to like not talking too much to people. Maybe, who knows, right? But right now, at this point in my life, I just thought that if I can gain more perspective from different people, it will give me different kind of inspirations also. And sometimes it kind of it tells myself that sometimes the thing that I do is correct. The things that I do is correct. It's not wrong. It kind of gives me like own confidence also. So see what I did here. I kind of rotate the body out a little bit, you know, because I just feel like the mass of the chest need to show off a little bit, you know. It's weird when I say that. I'm not sure if this is better, but I make the leg higher. Because from the video reference, the person is actually holding a spear or something. Now this is not holding anything. It's like relaxed. I think probably that's the problem. I shouldn't make this relaxed, right? I should make it like a chop, like. Okay, let's do it. I'll do it. See, this is how you talk to yourself, right? The more you talk, the more you realize, oh, okay, I think I should do things like this. Yeah, karate chop. And now that I am pretty good in talking, I still don't really enjoy it. I can just keep quiet and not say anything, that kind of people. But I know the benefits of making friends, and I know the benefits of sharing my valuable thoughts and experience to people. I know that is gold, right, guys? That's why you guys are here. I know that. Because of that, I'm here doing what I like, sharing with more people. And because of that, it actually led me to a lot of new friends. Just like Kai. Oh, now come back to 15 people already. And also ZM Lee. ZM Lee still haven't said who are you? And also Chris. You know, all these new people. Thank God I still have 15 people. You know where I learned all this life skill? The skill of talking live. I learned it from my wife actually like to watch all the live, those Facebook live where they sell something. I learned so much from there, you know. I learned how they talk to people. And from there I was always thinking, see how I can use some of the method, you know, and apply into my own class in back in the One Academy. I was thinking, see how I can use that, and it really works. It works so well. It works quite well until I love and I'm addicted to online class. Yeah, I'm not addicted lah, but it's just that I am just too lazy to go back to work. I mean, go back to teach physically. That's where I learned, because you know what I learned during the live. I learned how to not to be awkward. That's the first thing that I learned. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to interact with the obviously the audience. And what else I learned? I learned the marketing skill. Because if you watch those live, right, they always sell you stuff, right? They're always selling you something. I learned how to sell stuff. You know? Can you make a masterclass out of that? Wow, masterclass of talking? Maybe when I'm done with animations. Maybe when I'm done with animations, I'll do that. See, look at this improvement. I enjoy it. I like it. Maybe I'll push this further. It looks more sharp and looks more like, I don't know. It just looks better. I can't tell. Sometimes when we are posing animations, right, it is like an art form, you know. It is really an art form. Sometimes there's not too much of rules, not too much of ideas what you want to do. Sometimes you just go in there, just push here and there, push here and there. Then things will look nice sometimes, okay? But I strongly recommend like beginner to at least have a guide to lead you on how you can post things better, or to lead you to keep moving forward. And when you are more familiar with the whole thing, when you have more experience, then only you use the artistic way that I mentioned just now. Go in and, you know, simply just tweak things here, tweak things there. Maybe it will look good, just like what I'm doing right now. Alright, it's looking pretty cool. I like it. You see, there's no secret in um, animations. When I find it fascinating because when you pose a pose, right, you only move the controller. It is almost like you're playing a toy. You're playing a figurine where you just want to pose the best pose, play with it. It's just that. Compare it with sculpting. Every single stroke, it is like an art form, right? Almost every single stroke. And every single stroke you are making a decisions, right? Yes, I know that every single rotations in your controller, it is making a decisions also. But I always want to say that there's no secret in animations. There's like no special way into posing it. The only special way and the only secret is always in here, is always how you pose or how you learn from your video reference. That is the secret. That is where you put in and build your library. The more library that you build, the more free that you can do when you're doing your animations. Is exactly like what I mentioned just now. Freedom comes with the cost. Freedom comes with experience as well. If you want to be like artistic, like I want it to be free, you know, which means you need to put a lot of effort into building your library and also building your experience. Huh, right? All right, that's the last one. Okay, so this last one is hard. I'm not gonna lie. But let's see what we can do and we compare it later, okay? Probably I will just more. I want to create more arcs on the body here. Open the leg a little bit more. And since my arc is curving like this, maybe my... And also every single time when we are posing a pose, right, especially all these golden poses stuff, maybe you guys can try this. Do you guys like hot toys? Do you guys like slideshow collectibles? Anyone here love all this, love to collect all this figurine? Anyone here? Yeah, I believe a lot of people like to collect those things, and it is very very expensive. You know, I have a lot of colleague. You know, back in the studio, in Passion Republic, we have like a shelf up there, the old one, the older studio. We have a shelf up there on every single table where we can put our figurine. So when you have a shelf there, a lot of people will buy a lot of figurine. So I forgot, I I learned this from myself or I learned it from somewhere. You have to treat every single poses like a statue. If you want your pose to be extreme, if you want your pose to be the coolest and the most beautiful pose, you have to treat this pose as a statue. For example, just like this one. Imagine if this is a statue where there's a base there, where you can just put there and you look at it every single day and you will still be like, wow, this looks good. You know, you are enjoying that figurine. And when you're at that level, and when you're posing, you're at a really really good directions. That is what we call golden poses. Think of it as a figurine. Since my body is like curving into these directions, I thought that maybe it should lead to my head as well. So my head probably should rotate it like here, maybe like this. Don't look at the expression now. The expression is funny. Maybe I just make it not. I should make it not so funny. Let's just make everything back to 0. Boop. Oh, this is sad. Why so sad? Make it evil. Huh. And I think I want to show more of my mouth here. There you go. Look at that. This is funny. This is serious. And I just kind of open my leg out a little bit. It kind of looks good. Alright guys, I believe if I do the same thing again, if I add another key here, just to create, just to enhance the pose a little bit, I believe I can get something better or so. But obviously, I don't think you will have such time, especially in the productions, unless you are in slightly bigger studios where you have the luxury of time. Unless you are so lucky to be in those studios, then maybe you have a lot of times to really explore, right? But by the time you're at that level, that you are in that kind of big studio, I believe your art is already quite amazing, right? Probably you don't need to have all this, try and error thing to do. I am not sure, I'm just saying, okay? All right, so looking at this, I'm pretty happy. Again, I'm still thinking like how I can combine them as animations. How? Actually, I plan to do like every single month. I want to have one live sessions, but it is too taxing for me. Last month, last week, wait, last 2 weeks, I had a long rest. I was too tired, until it kind of affect me in working already. So I really thought that I need some rest. So I took 2 weeks of rest from work, from my work lah. Wait, I got a lot of works from my full-time job. So I took 2 weeks from my full-time job and really rest myself, even though I still have to post this YouTube video. But I had a good rest lah. I had a good rest. And then I believe the last live session is more than a month ago. But I'll see how. I'll just try my best, I'll just try my best. This is only 2 hours, man, right? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, I love this post here. Right. Did you ever consider open up a Discord channel for like your subscriber to join in, so we could actually ask questions from there, or even join the Discord and talk to you? Of course, yes, I plan to do that, but I do not have a Discord manager. Oh, my wife declined this offer already to be the Discord manager. And I don't think I have time to look at every single one. I mean, at least right now, maybe I should just try and see how, or maybe some of the top fans here. I'm saying, Ray, the top fans here can help me manage my Discord channel. Just saying. Thanks for your suggestions. I'll think about it. Should make my cam bigger. Yes, too expensive here. I love but no money. Yeah. Run. Yeah, I really thought about it, about the Discord thing and also the Patreon thing. Also, I did thought about it. I was like, oh, there's a lot of things to really think about. Why not? I'll just focus on making a lot of videos first. At least I just hope that those videos can be helpful to a lot of people first. Hopefully I can gain more attractions. Hopefully all the videos can help more people first lah. Then only we talk about all of this. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not too aggressive on that, but I appreciate all this informations from all of you. Okay, I actually prepared this one thing, this one shot. Actually, I prepared 3 shot lah. But recently I saw this shot, like it is amazing. I would like to share with everyone, and I really want to break down this for everyone. Let's just give it have a look first. Let me know if there's no sound, huh? I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me, quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down. Wait, I shouldn't show that. Later I have a copyright issue. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, anyway, I can just share it with everyone. Again, whoever is not following my Vimeo, if you guys needed some inspirations, looking at some really good good videos that I like, because I follow a lot of people. You know, I have like 3,000, almost 3,000 likes on animations. If you guys need some inspirations during work, you guys can go into Vimeo and just look at all the amazing animations, or Twitter also. I like to like all of the good stuff so that you don't need to filter. Let me just share this link with everyone. Wait, am I sharing the same one? Yeah, I think I'm sharing the correct one. Eh? Oh, this one. Okay, so you guys can have a look. Let's watch this again. I need to off this volume. I'm so sorry. If not, I have to claim the copyright. It is so expressive, right? Especially here. Wait. Is here. Oh man, this is so good. You know, I see a lot of students do dance animations before. I see a lot of animators do dance animations before. But a lot of people, they forgot about the flow of dancing. They are too focusing on creating an animations, but not dancing. Dancing is something very, very similar to animations, to be honest. Dancer can be animator, I believe. Those dancer, right? Because they always got a lot of mirror in front of them, right? They will check their silhouette. They will make sure that pose is impactful enough just to follow the beats, you know. It is basically just like animators, but a lot of animators treat it as the animations instead of a dance animations, or instead of just a dance that people enjoy and really choreograph nicely. So let's break down this together. You know, first obviously start with some really nice ass pose, guys. Ass, all right. S. Okay, this is a really nice S pose. And if you see how he transfer the energy to the butt here, right? Because at first this is the energy. Imagine there's a ball here that is rolling down. When the ball is rolling down, this is the yellow colored ball. When the ball is rolling down here, it will transfer the energy to the butt. How nice, right? So from the top, transfer to the back. That is where you show the energy. This one out. Just now from the top, push to the down. And that is what I call flow. The first movement is already so nice, right? There's a transfer energy, transfer impact. You know, when you are doing a punching, right? If you just jab like this, if you just jab like this, obviously there's no impact, right? Or maybe visually there's no impact, right? If you want a big impact, you have to flow, you have to transfer the energy from some places to some places, right? For example, I want to transfer the energy from my shoulder to this shoulder to my fist here, so I transfer it and punch, right? So visually it is impactful enough. So next time you want to do impact, make sure you transfer energy. Tips. All right, let's go. So now comes to here. You see, there's no straight pose in here. There's, even though it is straight, but obviously there's some sort of a line of actions in here. So with the help of the limbs and also the tail, probably is a fake tail. I'm not too sure. So come back to here, you know, a loss of very, very cool and curved line of actions. Enjoying. Okay, this is also nice. So we look at all these line of actions, and if you see the silhouette, right, it is so clean and it is so nice, so clean and clear. Come to here again. It's a strict pose, but you just have to curve it a little bit. Things will look so organic. Again, if you're doing a realistic one, maybe don't curve it too much. A simple curve like this looks good. All the line of actions that no, sorry, the motion blur that the animator added in also is looking really nice. This is what we call smear frame also, right? A lot recently is quite a hit thing to do. To be honest, I haven't tried this kind of smear frame before. I haven't tried it. Not at this extent, you know. I only try like a pretty normal smear, not as crazy as this smear. Again, it's not a straight line. Always remember, because a straight line on screen, looks like it is from a computer generated. It looks like you didn't do anything to this line. Or or in another situation is where you really want things to be super strict. If that is your cinematography language, then maybe it is a different story also. Look at that, when he shake the eye. Look at that. Look at that. It's so interesting, right? Two frame. See, one eye is here, here's two eye, then the two eyes going back into this eye here. Going back into this eye, one eye. Drag the eye also. You see that there's a design in the smear frame. When you don't simply smear the frame. If you look at the eye here, this is the eye shape. So when you move on, you see, look at this tip here. The tip here is actually following with these directions here, right? This is the direction. Look at that. It is following and it is creating like a motion blur. So smear frame is a motion blur. It's just that you can shape the motion blur. Look at that. So next time, if anyone here is interested in making smear frame, make sure you treat it as a motion blur and make sure they are always connecting to each other. And obviously those spacing need to be amazing. The spacing. Rep. My best part. Love the best part here. Okay, create the pose. Zoom in and out. Zoom in and also change the focal length to create a dramatic effect, so that the whole animation has a lot of contrast. It creates impact as well. Maybe I can do a tutorial on a smear frame also. Yeah, maybe I can try that. Okay, and also obviously all these effects also create a very impactful impressions. Look at the pose here. Look at the silhouette here. This is already a great silhouette on this costume. Open this. Always remember, guys, first impressions comes from silhouette. Always silhouette. If you are not doing games, if you are doing movie, cinematic, or whatever, camera, animations, silhouette. Flow. So from here, let's look at what is he doing. So you see, this is the key poses. This is the anticipations. If we work on this pose like a graphical shape, right? This is where your shape expand. When you expand like this, right, people or the audience will already expect the next thing to do is to stretch. So it creates a very nice graphical shape like this, you know, and it creates a really nice dynamic impact. From here to this, look at this. This is probably the most stretched pose. So if you flip the pose, can you see the graphical shape change? And because of that, it creates a really nice impact. And always remember, the leg is at this area. If you have a camera movement, do not sway around the camera so that you forgot about your base. You know, this is the base. You see, the base is always here. Even though you zoom out, but you have to make sure the position is correct. Right? Look at that, so nice. Always flip the keys. And then once you're up here, right? Once you're up here, you have to treat this like a bouncing ball, right? You start with a round ball like this, and then you squash, and then you stretch, and then up in the air, you kind of round a little bit. Then when you drop, you stretch a little bit and come back like this. So it looks so nice like this. And then here become like a round shape, or we call it like squash pose. This. So from here, and you can see the camera zoom out also to create even better shape changes. And what he does here, the cat is not just landing like this. The cat added like a lot of texture in the posing, in the timing. Just now I already said this is a texture of timing. Texture. This is also at another level. You don't just make the animation just like up and down, up and down. That is maybe a little bit too basic to this animator, so he added a lot of like scratches and also more movement on the leg. Look at that. I love that. I love that. And 1, 2, and it dragged you to another stretch pose. And then again, look at that. It's amazing, right? Look at this big circle, and look at all this smear frame. From my understanding, smear frame is basically you just duplicate the mesh and just modify a little bit, and then you keep duplicate and keep modify, and then animate the visibility. So I want you guys to see the flow. The flow is exactly like what I mentioned just now with the shape changes, right? Stretch, squash, and stretch, squash, and stretch. Now, squash and stretch is actually a principle, an animation principle, right? And it is widely used in a lot of situations. A lot of people say, I don't really like principles, too basic, you know? But it is amazing if you really know how to use this principle. You can do it in any way, even though in a realistic way also you can use it on. Come back with the weight here, the weight on this leg here. Woo, woo. And also you see this animator did this leg shake. This is also what I call texture. So that your timing or the movement is not so boring. And it also it creates a lot of offsets. I always mentions to my student, always look at the gap in the body here and also the arms here. If you look at the gaps here, if the gap always remain the same, which means your upper body is stiff or your arms is stiff, make sure the gap here always have changes. In this case, the animator shake the hand so that it creates open and close, which looks really, really nice. Hey, 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 hey. So nice. Well, you guys are pretty quiet. I guess you guys are learning, right? Yeah, I guess that's about it for today's sessions, this today live, even though the view is it's not crazy, but I'm totally fine with this, okay? Because probably not good at marketing also, and also I just started this for quite some time now, right? And I will keep it up. And then thank you so much for all the support, everyone. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I have a lot of plans in making a lot of videos. I just have to execute it slowly one by one. And this is my part-time job. You know, this is my second part-time job, so it will take quite some time. But you know, I have all these passions and a lot of experience and knowledge, and I really want to share with everyone now. Okay, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for subscribing. Those that already subscribed, and follow my Instagram channel as well. TMcheong Anim is the same name. All right, I guess that's all for today. Happy Sunday, everybody. Tomorrow all need to go back to work and also to study. Have a good rest so that tomorrow and also tomorrow, please don't wear blue color shirt because Monday is going to be blue. Okay, this is not a funny joke. Okay, never mind. Just have a good rest, okay? Bye guys. See you all. See you all in the next video. Bye. How do I end this? Embrace the awkwardness, okay? Wait, how do I end this?